Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is it working now? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even shut fucking OBS all day, man. Shit just does whatever it wants. That shit just does whatever it wants. My bad. So nobody even heard the intro. See, that's why the show is the best worst show, is because everything is live and shit just breaks on its own. I don't even do anything. I didn't even do anything with. Yep. I didn't even do anything with this. So, whatever. Welcome back to the best worst show on the internet. I'll be your host. My name's Not Defango, a.k.a. Manuel Chavez III. That's what you should be calling me. But whatever. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys are well. We got some shit to be talking about today that has been happening in the world. Lots of censorship. Lots of crazy stuff. Power grids may be going down. Butterfly effects are happening. I mean, I don't know. All I know is that, man, oh man, it sucks being a third-class citizen, and that's what I have to be sometimes. It's because I don't know what happened. Yeah, like, I don't know what happened, bro. You know, like, people just don't like your boy Defango. They don't like good old Demango. Something about me that just, they don't like, which is fine. But now I'm kind of, like, wondering what we're going to be doing. Like, I waited 2 hours and 40 minutes in some Twitter space to talk about getting censored. Got pushed to the end of the line over all these people that weren't censored. Right? They're not even shadow banned, right? Like, they're just bitching that they didn't get paid or something. I really don't. Here I am, the guy that just got his account back, got banned. I'm trying to explain the plight to people, and they just are like, nah, man, we'd rather talk to this other guy that has a completely off-topic thing. Or we'd rather talk to every single one of these assholes before you, because who the fuck are you, fat boy? Who the shit are you, Chubbs? What do you think? People want to hear your opinion? If they want to hear your opinion, they'll go to your little tiny-ass show over there. If not, you can suck a pee-pee. Yeah, that's the way that I feel like people like look at me sometimes, which is, maybe that's self-imposed. I don't really know. Honestly, I feel like sometimes I'm just like an NPC, right? Like everybody else is a player character, but apparently I'm just an NPC. I am a quest that people come up on. Oh, Sewer Guy Rob coming in with 49 months! 49 months of subscribing to this garbage? Sewer Guy Rob, what is your problem, dude? What is your problem, bro? Like, I'm glad that you're wasting your money on me, but I still have to question your sanity at least a little bit, right? Welcome back, Manuel, much love. Yeah, but 49 months. I know, it's been 49 months of this shit, and it only just keeps getting worse, doesn't it, Sewer Guy Rob? It is really strange, you know? Some people stick throughout the situation, but then other people don't, you know? Like, they come up with all these reasons to justify things, but nobody seems to remember that we've been trying this for a very, very long time. And I mean, dude, yeah, 49 months is over 4 years. That's 4 years of 1 month because, you know, 4 times 12, right? Or 48 or 49 divided by 12 is, or sorry, by 4 is like 12 point blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the fuck. What do you think? I'm like a human calculator and I could spit that out? I probably could, but I'm not going to because you know what? I don't want to. And I think it's funnier if I don't say it. Whatever. But yeah, we do like that. And yeah, you're right. Have to kill me first. That is longer than most prison sentences. And I feel like me being on YouTube has been a prison sentence in a lot of ways because my life was pretty amazing. I did all kinds of awesome, cool shit. Got all kinds of pussy. Had all kinds of fun. And now it's just kind of fucking boring. I just play video games and get shit on all day. So, you know, I'm looking for the next thing. What's going to be the next step? I want to travel the country. I can't afford it, but you know what? As soon as I pay my car off, that's what we're doing. We're going on a fucking road trip. And you know what? I want to go check some shit out because at least if I'm going to be broke, I want to at least see some shit while I'm going to be broke and homeless and shit. Because that's really all you have to do. And sure, you know, maybe I'll get that job with the state of Nevada, or maybe I'll just keep getting contracts and stuff. But, you know, for 5 years to doing this contract business, it's just been like I feel like I'm making more money and more strides, but I'm just spending more money to make that money. So, I don't know. I'd rather just sit here and stream all day and just be a loser. I feel like at least streaming to the people that I stream to might be at least a little bit more fun. I just feel like I want to go out and do shit again. Like, go see some lakes, go swim in a lake, go look at a waterfall, go check out some fucking, go do some boring ass shit that I like to do, go look at like a museum and check some shit out. And then look for, technically whenever I go to museums, I'm looking for certain things from history that I've been looking for to help me in my quest. But whatever, that's not something that we're going to have to talk about. But if you've ever seen me at a museum or anything like that, there's been times where you've heard me mention it, and that's all you're going to get. Want to go to the lake, want to go chill out, want to go check some shit out. I miss like going to music festivals and like having that enjoyment and experience because, like we'd be streaming for a while and then we get a weekend where we could just go hang out and not have to worry about shit. But we don't get that anymore, right? It's like the grind has become different and it's just getting more difficult. Like, how are you supposed to be able to run a fucking show and shit if you keep getting censored? Like, oh, well, you got to do it better. I mean, do what better? I don't even know what the rules are. You keep changing them. I keep trying to keep up with them and follow the line, and it's like it just gets harder and harder to the point where it's like I sometimes think that people say that there's 2 classes, but I really think that it's like a caste system and there's 3 classes, right? And I'm in the lowest class, and I keep trying to move up, but nope. You got to pay the coops. You got to suck the dick. You got to suck the toes. Whatever, You got to suck. Sucks to suck. I don't know. I guess maybe, just maybe, there's a reasoning to all of this. Do I know what it is? No. But who cares? This show's not about anything. But it is about crazy, interesting stuff. And, honestly, I should shout out some people before we get into the crazy bullshit. Hello to Christina. Nice to see you. How's it going to the Joker? Mr. Magic Poop. Patricia's D's mom. We got Pies2117. We got Miguel HQ over there on Zerumble. We got Michael E. How ya doing? Hello, Victoria, Mr. Greyjoy. Nice to see you, Mr. Blacksmith. What's up, Sam Adams 73? What's up, Beep Bop? Beep Bop? Beep Bop? How you doing? How's it going? You have to kill me first. How you doing, John Doe? What's up to the Russell Dufresne? How you doing, Mr. Sewer Guy Rob? Always appreciated. What's up, Senorita Sosu? And how's it going to Larry and everybody else out there? And obviously, make sure you guys hit the like button. I know it's me begging you to press the like button because maybe that'll help to get our content out there, even though like we're the most shadow banned person out there. Liking, sharing, and, making sure that the bell's rung and notifications are turned on does help a lot. But it's up to you to make the minimal effort to actually make it happen. And for those of you that don't actually understand how to use your technology, that's totally fine. I accept that because I'm in a world where a lot of people don't understand technology and I'm always having to fix it. And every time I'm fixing it, I'm like, you know what? I'm just as big as a dumbass as you. But I figured it out. Why can't you? Whatever. So 1111 message that we received 14 hours ago, right, is on the butterfly effect, whatever that has to do with anything, and it's out of Oregon in the USA. Yeah. It's out of Oregon in the USA, and it talks about a lot of different things. And, of course, the person just texted me right now is Cherie telling me that I have to stop everything that I'm doing and go get lunchy because she's deciding that she wants to go outside. So here, we'll be right back. The wings aren't done yet, Lunchy. You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I'm back. Come on, Lunchy. Woo! This is my dog, Lunchy. She is a conspiracy puppy. This is my conspiracy puppy. Oh, you're giving Daddy some kisses. You're playing it up good for the camera, Lunchy. Keep it up. Keep mucking it up. We need them. We need them sympathy donations, Lunchy. Come on. Really yuck it up. Yeah, what's going on? You hungry? Oh yeah, is that what's going on right now? You want me to give you chest kisses? How's it going, my sweet baby? We're cooking chicken right now. It's not done yet. Lunchy. Have to wait a little bit longer. Is that okay? Is that okay, my dear? Is that okay? No. This you looking down on me, Lunchy? He looks down on me a lot. All right. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. We got shit to do. We're in the middle of the show. We're in the middle of the show. I understand that you are the show to you. You are the show. Looking for. Looking for. All right, come on. Girl. Yeah. She would look good in a tinfoil hat. Probably. I don't know if I'd be able to get her to wear it. I tried to get her to wear some sunglasses one time and it didn't work very well. Anyways, now back onto the butterfly effect. Out of Oregon in the USA, July 22nd, 2021, from the Thought Justa. But it has a note from the Ratna book. Each day, this couple would strike the flints and endeavor to ignite wood. Finally, one evening, about the time of the setting of the sun, the secret of the technique was unraveled when it occurred to one of them to climb a nearby tree and secure an abandoned bird's nest. The nest was dry and highly inflammable, and consequently flared right up into a full blaze the moment the spirit fell upon it. They were so surprised and startled at their success that they almost lost the fire, but they saved it by the addition of suitable fuel, and then began to search for the firewood by the parents of all mankind. Making fire. Yeah, interesting. Don't know what that has to do with anything. But whatever, I don't understand what half of this shit means anyway. I just read it because I need content. Thought adjuster. The unsuspected worldwide impact of individual discoveries is quite mind-boggling. The most primitive intentions paved the way for modern-day breakthroughs. From the skills of kindling and maintaining fire to the electrical engineering developed by the lights of Nikola Tesla, humankind has made great leaps from the initial barbaric state towards a more refined cultures. Significant milestones have also been reached in a more intangible planes of human living, such as the approach to the divine. A primitive religion of the fear of natural forces gradually developed. This new religion of fear led to attempts to placate the invisible forces behind the natural elements and culminated later on in the sacrificing of humans to appease these invisible and unknown physical forces. That means a rat in a book. So maybe that's book 67, verse 4, chapter 12, something like that. Page 64, line 4, word 12. I don't know how that works. Jesus, a man among man, was a spiritual force that revolutionized the act of worship by revealing the benevolent fatherhood of God. He restructured the practice of veneration, stripping it from the toxic elements of fear, guilt, and shame that prompted primitive men to appease a misunderstood and supposedly wrathful deity with abhorrent bloody sacrifices. Jesus substituted the emotion of love as the only acceptable and soul-nurturing way to approach the divine progenitor in childlike, trustful surrender. The goal of the ages is light and life at all levels of existence. Have you found out wherein lays your brilliance? No matter whether your individual contribution will shatter some records, it greatly matters as a part of the butterfly effect, a phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have significant repercussions elsewhere. Circle of 7 to you. Oh, man. Interesting. So, where do we go with that one? I don't really know. Seems like the 1111 woo-woos in the retina plane are trying to say that it doesn't matter how small or insignificant that you think you are if you were but given the chance to simply make that one little motion. All it really does take is but the slightest nudge to make things happen. And that's one of those situations that I think a lot of people could benefit from. I mean, sure, everybody knows the butterfly effect about, oh, well, if you change something in your past, your future will change and stuff like that. But, you know, if you change something in the present, even the smallest little tidbit, you kicking a rock into a certain place can have almost crazy significant impacts and things that do later on. I mean, just the sheer fact of forgetting a spoon or spork with somebody's order could lead to an individual searching frantically for it in their car, thereby making them crash into somebody or something else of that nature. You see where I'm going with this, right? Every action that you have does have an effect, no matter where you're coming from, and repercussions are seen everywhere. So it's like things that are happening on Twitter, things that are happening on YouTube, things that are happening on your personal life, we've basically passed the point of no return in the sense that digital life and real life are becoming melded into one, or being forced that way prematurely, right? People aren't ready for that type of interconnectivity, but you know what? We're going to be there. And why are we going to go there? It's probably because people like Elon Musk and the powers that be, the World Economic Forum, I don't know, am I just saying buzzwords right now? I feel like all of them are saying some crazy, crazy shit. So, whatever. Do we really know what the future is going to hold? I don't know, but it's looking, if I can truly see the future, whatever I'm seeing for the future looks pretty bleak. Anyways, on to the next thing. Somebody sent me this one, and it's a TikTok. You guys know how much I love these fucking TikToks of these crazy motherfuckers. But yeah, this is it says Fort Riley Black Start Exercise July 26, United States Army, Fort Riley.
Hello, I'm your Fort Riley Garrison Commander, Colonel Michael Foote. On July 26, Fort Riley will conduct a Black Start exercise.
Wait, excuse me? Okay, hold up real quick. What the fuck is up with that dude's lip? Like, I have the worst chapped lips imaginable. My lips just, like, fall apart. And that looks fucked up. That looks like a bruise or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on right there.
In which installation electrical power is temporary.
But I will have to say is that fucking uniform is pressed as a motherfucker. I could barely, you know, the resolution isn't that great, but damn, son. Like, look at the fucking creases on the goddamn lapels and shit like that. That is like some fucking A+ shit right there. Holy shit, man. Who does that for you? You can't tell me that you're doing that shit for yourself, because your fucking uniform is fucking print, motherfucker.
Temporarily turned off. Congress mandated that the services test their ability to operate in a degraded energy environment. The Army has directed each installation to conduct a Black Start exercise to evaluate our ability to perform critical missions and functions without local municipal energy support.
Black
This planned
Start
event could last for up to 8 hours for some facilities and locations. Don't get caught in the dark and start preparing now. Preparation tips, information, and updates for this July 26 exercise will be posted on the U.S. Army Fort Riley website at home.army.mil/Riley
That's 2 days from now.
And the Fort Riley Facebook page.
Be all you could be.
Hello.
Oh, cool. So apparently there's some sort of Black Start exercise that is happening, which is, I mean, I don't know. That sounds like some Army shit or whatever. So let's see. Black Start. Ah, here we go. Wow, isn't that interesting? I looked that up, and the very first link on Google brings you to a Black Start was designed to test an installation's emergency and standby energy generation systems, key infrastructure and equipment, Congress has mandated that the Department of Defense Services test the ability to operate without power in an emergency. So it's not like it's something that they don't do all of the time. It actually does happen sometimes. And, oh yeah, look at that. Update, July 24th, Fort Riley has now postponed the Black Star exercise. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, really? Fuck. All right, cool, man. Cool. I guess, woo! Fuck, dude, I thought some shit was happening. God damn, I'm glad that I Googled that shit.
Due to forecast extreme high temperatures and heat indices this week, Fort Riley has postponed the installation-wide power outage, referred to as Black Start.
Whew.
The planned power outage had been scheduled for Wednesday, July 26th. Black Start will be rescheduled to a later date. Fort Riley will hold its annual full-scale exercise as planned July 26, but the exercise will not include shutting off power to the installation. The annual full-scale exercise tests Fort Riley's emergency preparedness and provides training for the post and community partners involved in the exercise.
Oh, okay,
During the
cool.
full-scale exercise Wednesday, Fort Riley residents, employees, and community members can expect an increase in emergency response traffic on post and multiple emergency notifications, including giant voice loudspeaker announcements. The Grant Access Control Point will be closed July 26 as part of the full-scale exercise. Black Start was designed to test the installation's emergency.
Well, now, okay, so that means that we're not going to have to worry too much about it. They're still going to be testing stuff with it. Wow, they even put out YouTube videos about this shit? You got to be fucking joking me, dude.
Planned event could last.
It's literally Fort Riley PAO. Dog, we need to get these some fucking subscribers, bro. I'm going to give them a subscriber, dude. I'm going to subscribe, motherfucker. They don't even have any community posts. Like, I couldn't even community chat with them. So, yeah, they don't even have any content except for this one playlist right here. And it's unlisted. And they only have 29 subscribers. And literally, I'm the first person to ever watch this video. Fuck you. How is that even possible? How is that even fucking possible? Are you telling me that the people that ran this shit haven't watched? What the fuck? How am I the only person that's ever seen this? Number one! This is a premiere. Oh my God!
Hello, Team Rally. My name is Ron Clasberry, and I am the Fort Riley Garrison Safety Director.
Hey, Ron, what's up, man? Thanks for your service, bro.
As a part of Black Start full-scale exercise, we will experience power outages. To help prepare...
Holy fucking God, holy fucking shit, you guys. I don't want to make the wrong joke here, but does anybody else notice that they got the black guy to talk about the Black Star? Is that a coincidence? Am I looking too deep into this or whatever because I'm an asshole and funny, but
Our Team Rally for the power outage, here are 10 helpful tips to consider. Street lights and normal traffic pattern may be disrupted, so drive defensively, remain alert, and remember to yield the right-of-way. Keep in mind, elevators and electric doors may not be operating. Don't forget to charge your cell phones beforehand and have a portable radio.
Yeah, but if you got to deal with electric doors, all you really need is a really powerful magnet inside of a sock or an electromagnet you could turn off and on, and then you can just open those motherfuckers. Like, no problem.
Available if local communications are down.
No problem.
Best to use flashlights or battery-operated lanterns rather than candles to prevent accidental fires. Never drive across down power lines.
How are the only person that's seen this
video?
Never
heat your home with a gas or charcoal.
Are you telling me that not a single soldier at Fort Riley has watched this video that was uploaded a month ago? Nobody's, not even the people that uploaded the video watched the video. Like, how is this even, like, a thing? And, I mean, essentially, it's an exercise, you guys. So, like, these are exercises that have to be done. Like, this is a new type of exercise because they're trying to test the power grid. But now it's being hampered to the point where they're only going to pretend that they're even going to shut down the power grid. They're not even going to shut down the power, even though they were mandated by Congress to have the event where it shuts down the power. They're supposed to just demonstrate that they could, you know, keep this together. And think about this. It's not just Fort Riley. Every single military installation across the United States and overseas has also had the same mandate. And you tell me if this makes sense that 29 subscribers, nobody's seen the video. They uploaded it to YouTube. Why? Nobody in the fort has even watched it. Why did this guy, Ron, even waste the time to upload it? What this looks like to me, or it feels like to me, is some type of military psyop of some kind, at least associated to it. Like, they're like literally got, like, is this even a real guy is what I'm asking now. You know, Garrison Safety Office, Fort Riley, Kansas. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Charcoal grill. Dim the brightness on your phone and turn off your Wi-Fi to conserve battery life.
That's
Unplug
actually
appliances
smart.
and electronics to avoid damage from electrical surges. If you plan on using a personal power generator, place them in a well-ventilated area and away from structures and debris, and at least 20 feet from your windows. Finally, remember, safety is a team
20
sport,
feet from your windows.
and be prepared for the Black Start exercise on 26 July.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be all you can be. And now here's the second one from PAO, Fort Riley. This one actually has 3 views on it. Look at that. It says 3 views since June 8th, 2023. So again, it's been up for a little over a month and hasn't really been seen by anybody.
Hello, my name is Clay Nauman, Fort Riley Garrison
Hi, Clay.
DPTMS Director. Man-made or natural disasters can
Nice to
occur at
meet
any
you.
time, which may result in the temporary loss of power on the installation. In order to prepare for these types of events, the Army has directed installations to conduct training events called Black Start exercises. Fort Riley will conduct our Black Start exercise on the 26th of July. All segments of the installation will be impacted, ranging in time from 2 to 8 hours. Training for these
Yeah, dude, hold on. Can we just, I see somebody that says his shoulders go way down, Susu. Susu, this dude's fucking yoked. You could tell. This guy is all fucking deltoids, dude. His deltoids got to be like this big. Look at his neck stops here and then it's just all delts from there. His shoulder doesn't even start till right here. Like his shoulder bone's right here and his clavicle goes right here. That's just nothing but a thick ass solid muscle. This dude's fucking got wings. I bet you if he gets in the water, this guy's like fucking Michael Phelps, just like.
types of events will allow us to prepare for short-term power outages on the installation and help us to respond and recover to power loss and get the installation back to normal operations. Preparation for this type of event is key. Tips are available on the Fort Riley Garrison webpage. Plan ahead and be Army strong.
I was never in the military. And then here's the video that everybody's talking about. Now tell me if this fucking makes sense to you guys. How does it make sense? This is the video that is uploaded to TikTok. So when I go back over here, right? Black Start exercise TikTok. Only one person has seen this? How did they even get the video downloaded to fucking TikTok in the first place? Because, like, they would have had to have watched it once and then Twitter downloaded it, right? And then, or they fucking watched it that one time and, like, screen recorded it or some shit. Like, it don't make sense, dog. Make this make sense to me.
I'm your Fort Riley Garrison.
Because if you look at this video is 51 seconds long, right? And it's going through the entire thing. So now we're going to watch the actual video. Does it make sense to you?
Hello, I'm your Fort Riley Garrison Commander, Colonel Michael Foote. On July 26, Fort Riley will conduct a black start exercise in which installation electrical power is temporarily turned.
Look at this right here. Music, color of music, ad revenue rights holder on behalf of Jamendo Avred Publishing. You better do it. Motivational trailer. What do you mean I better do it? What do you want me to fucking do? I feel like they set this shit up for me. Is this a fucking psyop? Are they testing me again? Because this is going to be probably everywhere in the next couple of days. Nobody else is talking about this, but
turned off. Congress mandated that the services test their ability to operate.
So yeah, it's the same video, guys. It's the same video. How strange is that shit? There's no content on the channel. There's nothing there. We wouldn't even have known about it unless it's been here. So it tells you that literally, since this thing's been put out there, almost nobody from the military has looked at this fucking page at all. Or at least watched the videos. Because even if the videos are watched off platform, it would still count as a view, would it not? So you got to tell... So what you're basically telling me is that none of these videos have been seen by anybody. And then 2 weeks ago, this one has 217 from July 10th, right? Same audio.
I'm going to speak with you about the Army-directed Black Start exercise. My kids have always said that when you see the weatherman roll up their sleeves, something serious is coming. And my sleeves are rolled up, as this coming exercise is very serious to everyone working and living on Fort Riley. We have spent the last several months planning the Black Start exercise so that we can find the gaps in our contingency plans and our infrastructure so that we can focus our future improvements on making Fort Riley a more resilient installation. So knowing all that, on July 26th, we're going to cut the power to Fort Riley for a minimum of 8 hours. Majority of the soldiers and civilians on Fort Riley will experience the entire 8-hour outage duration.
Holy shit.
With our due diligence, the majority of our housing areas will have a limited impact as part of the exercise, with a few exceptions. In the limited outage impact areas, you will lose power for approximately 2 hours, while City Light and Power, also known as CLP, sets conditions at our primary substation to re-energize it. Once conditions are set, CLP will re-energize the substation, and those housing areas' power should be restored. I have a map, courtesy of CLP, that shows the full and limited impacted areas for the exercise. The red...
So hold on a second. You see what I just did there? I just Googled this guy's name, and I did find a document from 2020 already that says Fort Riley Public Affairs Office, Fort Riley PAO. Fort Riley Public Affairs Office, Fort Riley PAO, the people that would be managing the website and then in turn running the YouTube channel that they posted those videos on. I'm pretty sure that the government, aka the military, is going to upload their own videos to YouTube and not be letting somebody else upload them and then just using them. That sounds dumb. That's dumb as fuck. So yeah, I'm maybe this is real because this engineer got recognized at a federal level. Huh. Interesting. Let's just read a little bit out of here. Let's just have the robot read a little bit out of here.
Fort Riley's Utilities Privatization Program Manager, Larry Graham, was recently recognized through a national spotlight from the Federal Energy Management Program. In 2017, the Fed's spotlight was created to recognize federal employees who have gone to extra effort to cut energy waste, reduce costs, optimize performance, and advance America's progress toward energy independence, resilience, and security. To be selected, Graham had to first be nominated. But even being the one named on the packet, Graham gives a lot of credit to the people he works with. IMCOM, Installation Management Command, requested to put me in for that, Graham said. However, he is the first to say it wasn't just him. It was a team effort. Hadassah Baker was...
It was a team effort. So yeah, real dude.
Red outlined areas will experience the entire 8-hour outage.
Oh yeah, look at that, dude. It's even got the whole entire cluster for where you're going to see all the different areas. Like areas in red are going to be like experiencing a full shutdown. The actual Fort Riley city, inside the city itself, they're trying to not have it shut all down, but you know,
duration, and the green outlined areas are the limited impacted areas. In the saying attributed to Prussian Field Marshal Helmuth von Moltke, no plan survives first contact with the enemy, we need everyone to take that saying to heart, because even with all of our planning efforts and system knowledge, we cannot prevent system failures. With that in mind, everyone's overarching thought.
Yo, what the fuck just happened?
Hi, I'm Larry Graham. Power should be restored. I have a map courtesy of Sirius. In the saying efforts and system knowledge, we cannot prevent system failures. With that in mind, everyone.
What is happening?
Hi, thought process for this exercise should be.
What's up, military hacker guys? How you doing? Yeah, I know you're watching right now. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty good at this shit. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm just showing the people about, the exercise. It's not like this is confidential or private or anything like that. And I'm trying to help you out and say, hey, there's nothing fucking scary going on here. It's all above board. And so, quit fucking with my shit. And, maybe you'll fucking learn a thing or two about how to do this shit, motherfuckers. God damn. You could have gave me a job, but no. He doesn't have a good enough heart. So suck a dick.
Be preparedness. Whether you are in a limited impacted area or not, everyone needs to be prepared. They may be without power for the entire 8-hour duration of the exercise.
The entire
More information will be coming out here in the near future about the exercise. Please pay attention to what is being said, as a well-informed population is close to being a prepared population. Along with our electrical distribution partner, City Light and Power, we thank you for your time today.
Thanks, bro. We appreciate that. Black exercises, black starts, be all you can be. Wow. Yeah, there's 4 videos on that page. So I figured I would explain it to you, show you what's going on with it. We all together decided to look at this extra stuff and then see some even funnier shit. So, does that have anything to do with the next story? I don't know, but... What's that? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Is that a power station going down? Multiple authorities responding to a large explosion and fire at a power plant, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh, multiple agencies are responding to a significant 2-alarm fire at the power grid plant at Burnout Island in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Authorities have confirmed a catastrophic failure of the reactor at the power plant. As a result, thick black smoke and flames are visible from several miles away. It's currently unknown if anyone in the plant was even injured. Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Burnout Island's a 129-acre island on the Ohio River. Okay, so if I just look up Burnout Island Power Plant, power station. There we go. Right. There we go. So it's just a little power station, raging fire. The reactor had a problem with it. Reactor. Does that mean that it's like nuclear? I don't think so. This is a power station, but what the hell? What the hell? Who owns it? GenOn Holdings, with 100% stake, is a combined gas cycle turbine power plant. So it's a CCGT power plant. Okay, so let's just take a little quick look-see poo and see exactly what that is. So that's a gas power plant. Okay, made by General Electric. So a combined cycle power plant uses both gas and steam together, produce up to 50% more electricity than a simple cycle plant. The waste heat from the turbine is routed into the nearby steam turbine, which generates extra power. Okay, so it's a gas turbine. Yeah, dude, this is very highly suspicious, J.R. Riggs. You built like pretty much every power station across the United States. Should we be worried about this? I mean, if it's an air-fueled gas turbine, then I don't think that we really have to worry about too much about it, but it's definitely going to cause some major issues for power, I would have to say, because, I mean, they're going to have to repair the lines. But a critical failure means that they're going to have to get a new reactor, which means that that's going to take a fucking while, because it's not like they got those things on deck, you know? Unless it was just like a piece that failed that they could, like, I don't know, fix it or whatever. Who knows? And now, this. Because I have to go check my wings.
So what, I know this is out of left field, but like, I noticed somebody posted a tweet you made earlier today about if you run into an entity by that goes by the name Thomas Schoenberger, you need to like
do you know him?
Evacuate. I don't know him personally, but I mean he's like one of the bosses of the internet, supposedly.
Yeah, he's a very dangerous individual.
Well, I mean, doesn't have really positive things to say about it.
Did they just say that Thomas Schoenberger was the boss of the internet? You mean to tell me that I beat one of the internet final bosses and I didn't get no credit for it? Fuck this game, man. I fucking hate all of you.
About him. I mean, it just depends, like, people's different interactions, I guess.
No, it's very, like, he's not, we're not all human beings here. He's like a very powerful thing that you don't want to trifle with. I have real problems. That's why I got arrested. It's because I was trying to deal with his spirit, getting it out of this house.
He got arrested?
It was very,
what the fuck? Traumatic. It was traumatic?
So what, he left like an impression. He came to you.
I had his spirit attached to me,
and then like left some type of like.
I had his spirit attached to me.
Some type of energy after he left.
Well, I'm just still concerned. He's not allowed in this house. It's just I'm just trying to sense.
He's not allowed in his house.
But I don't have to deal with him. So
I don't want to call him. I don't want to have to deal with him. I
feel like if you don't really talk about it, then what's the point of, what I mean?
It's just people need to be concerned.
Like, why would a dog bark at somebody?
He's part of something that's trying to fuck things up. That's all. You know what I mean? Like there are different factions in this war that we're in right now.
Factions in a war? What the fuck is he talking about?
War, right?
Spiritual war.
I literally can't say what's in my head and my memory that actually happened because they'd lock me up or something.
I can't say what's in my head or memory.
That's the way the system's designed. It's designed to lock up people like me. And they just make shit up.
They just make shit up.
Documents. They said I was a chronic alcoholic on meth, just to lock me up.
Just to lock them up.
Neither of those things were true at all.
Did they even? I didn't even get
5150.
Did they give you a drug test?
5150?
Yeah.
Drug test?
I take Vyvanse for ADHD.
Vyvan?
It comes up as meth.
What the fuck?
They just write that on the form just to hold me. They couldn't actually hold me on 5150 because I wasn't a threat to myself or others.
This has happened to me before.
Some other reason which they just made up. I have a form, which is whatever,
Do you
know? And then they took me to jail.
They took him to jail
because I said hi to an NPC that was walking past when I was dealing with Thomas Schoenberger's evil spirit in front of my house, trying to get it out of my house. Some person is walking, some automaton, basically, like a total NPC. I was like, hey, how you doing? The next time the cops show up, they said I was stalking. I was like at my doorstep, fighting with an evil spirit. And then so now they want me to plead guilty.
They want
somehow
him to
for
plead
resisting
guilty
arrest.
for
I was like, how can I resist
resisting
arrest if I
arrest?
didn't do the thing that I was being arrested for? I didn't stalk anybody. So they had no right to be there.
They had,
What
the fuck?
It's like, how is this justice? And disturbing the peace. I can't disturb the peace during daylight hours. But disturbing the peace, how? This is what I'm facing right now. Like, I thought it was all in my head, well, which it is. But there is some real attorney or whatever that called me. And I was like, fuck you guys, man. I didn't do anything. You saw my feet. My feet are still fucked up.
My feet are still fucked
They
up.
dragged me, man.
They dragged
me out of my house. Look how fucked up my feet are.
They dragged me out of my house,
because
man.
I went limp when they handcuffed me. This should all be on video.
Should all be on video.
Well, I mean,
video cameras everywhere. Body
someone
cameras.
Suggested you could
They locked me in a padded cell.
Maybe the body cam
I might
footage.
ask them.
So, yeah. Last time that we left off with Nathan Stoltman, what was happening? Oh, right. He wanted to have a debate on the Holocaust with me, and I said, well, I'm not interested in doing that. Number one, I'm not Jewish, and number two, I believe the Holocaust is real. So, that's basically it. But if you want to debate somebody on the Holocaust, I was like, I know this Jewish guy. His name's Gabe Hoffman. He said that he would fucking love to debate you on the Holocaust and educate you. All you gotta do is come on my show. And it was really strange because at first Nathan seemed to be all about it. And then once we finally tried to lock down the date, he backed out and said, well, unless Gabe sends me all of his evidence first, we're not going to have the debate. So he was expecting to have Gabe send him a whole bunch of information before the debate happened. And that's just not how debates work. So we decided to, he decided to bitch out. And then that's where we left him. I was like, well, guess what? I don't want anything to do with a Holocaust denying Jew hater, whatever the fuck. I don't know, not my fucking style, not my fucking whatever. So I just ignored him. But he had been talking about Schoenberger and sending me weird ass messages about it. Wish I could fucking actually maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay, I got it up. So, I saw this video floating around Twitter today, and I was a bit like, what the fuck is this shit? I was like, what the hell's going on with Nathan, man? Nathan got arrested? Nathan got arrested? What the hell, man? Actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't see all of the DMs because, yeah, he had been sending me weird shit. Here's the last DM that I got from him on July 3rd, 2023. I hadn't heard from him at all. He was just sending me weird shit, right? And then even before that, he had tried to set up some kind of DM room where he invited a whole bunch of different people, and he was trying to set up some kind of situation. I don't even know, man. And I was just like, yeah, I don't want nothing to do with this. He put Chrissy Mayer and a bunch of other people I didn't know, or some people I knew, some people I didn't know. But yeah, there was no way I was gonna be in there. So, I'm good with showing you guys that, he was trying to get me into spaces, trying to say what up to me, but I don't know. And even before that, so here's the last message that he basically sent to me, I think. Here's the last bit of messages. So it was May 6th, right? Saturday, May 6th. Oh, hold on a second. I'm not showing the fucking... God damn it. All right, cool. So let's just back it up. So I'll show you guys the Twitter messages because since my account is no longer available, I can't just go look at the fucking tweets, but I can just go into my Twitter because I have read notifications. So if you send me a DM, it saves a copy of whatever you sent me in my email address. Very helpful in many lawsuits because a bunch of dumb fucks who will go nameless or whatever that tried to fuck me over. Well, they fucked themselves over because they don't understand how technology works, and I love it. But yeah, here's Nathan sending me messages on July 3rd. Seems kind of weird, like I didn't want to talk to him. And he's just like, look at this. Hey, what's up? How's it? Wait, am I you now? No, you are. Are you DeFango? Who are you? You're in 2008. I'm in 2023. Like, he was just saying some pretty weird shit, okay? So it's putting me on to the point where I'm thinking that I'm going to have to go figure out if he actually got arrested or something like that. But, just some weird stuff. Hard R Players Club. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Whatever. You can see that there's a bunch of different messages. What's up? Still working for the Illuminati. June 20th. Or whatever. I guess I'll check you out. What you've been doing while you're E. Haven't seen you for a while. I saw you doing it in real time, right? The news stories keep updating. You said that you work for the Illuminati, but you might not. I have access to that. Might have access to that memory. LOL. Dead ceiling. Like, he was sending me some weird shit, and I was just kind of ignoring him, and I was like, bro, I don't work for the Illuminati. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. Because I researched the Illuminati so much, and I found this one site that was so fucking perfect. Like, I mean, seriously, look at this website. Look at this fucking website, bro. It's like so well done. They got a YouTube channel. They fucking sell merchants. It's just fucking hilarious. You want to join the Illuminati? All you got to do is go to Illuminati.im. It's pretty simple. You just enter your name and your email address, and since they're Illuminati, they'll figure out exactly who you are. Just note, they're not going to ask you for money or anything like that, but they will ask you to buy some shit if, they're there. And, you can understand their globalist agenda, right? To prepare for the Illuminati's next new world order or whatever. See, this is the stuff that Nathan couldn't figure out, because, to him, he thinks that I'm being serious. He thinks that this guy is a member of the Illuminati. This guy right here. What? Bro, it's a joke. You don't understand it because you don't have as high of a Q as me. There's people that watch me that don't get it. They actually think that I'm in the fucking Illuminati and that this is real. It's just the most real looking fake shit out there. They even accuse me of running this shit. What the fuck? You think I'm creative enough to make some shit like that? I appreciate that, but literally. I can only build code and shit. I don't fucking design shit. Everybody knows that. You see what kind of designs I make. I mean, God. Just fucking, what the fuck, bro? What are you on? DeFango. What's up? I don't know what the deal is. I got Thomas off my back, so wonder what role you think you're playing now. What do you mean, what role? No, the opposite, dude. He's gone. And he's like, oh yeah, I got rid of Thomas from my life. So is this him finally admitting years and years later that him and Thomas were in cahoots this entire time? That's what I think it was, right? Because he was finally like, yeah, Thomas is bad news and I need to get him out of my life. And he had some whole crazy situation. And it goes so far as that, well, would you look at that? A month ago, this whole power outage thing was happening. And then at the same time, the Lift the Veil thing happened a month ago as well. What's happening here? Same video 1 month ago. And eerily, dude hasn't been making any content. Hasn't uploaded anything in about 3 weeks. The last thing that he uploaded was something like this.
There's nobody out here. Oh, shit. I'm going the wrong way. Gotta go this way.
Gotta go this way.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So the last thing that he put out there, he was literally driving. Is he trying to turn into DeFango? Is he trying to... I don't know. I don't think that he could ever be me, but it definitely seems like something's going on because I haven't seen nothing from him in over a month, right? He talks about this about a month ago that he got arrested.
I don't know if you could handle it, if you would get Pfizer derangement syndrome or not, but one of your nemesis is like funding a lawsuit against Teddy Pfizer, aka Red Pill Gang.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. People probably don't even know what happened between me and Gabe Hoffman. Yeah.
Yeah. So I figured I would bring it up and point out that dude has been... I don't know what he's been on. To be perfectly frank, it seems fucking crazy. And I mean, for this to happen, it was like he went from doing this Gabe Hoffman thing May 6th, and then he moved into talking about Thomas, and then getting really weird with the way that he was putting his content out. So I figured, okay, I'm going to show you guys this stuff at least. I'll give you the full up and up on it, but I don't know what's going on with him. I figured I'd bring it up because I messaged him. He didn't message me back or anything like that. I was just like, posted a copy of that video, and I was just like, the fuck, bro? What the fuck is going on with you, dog? Are you all right? Like, what the fuck? Got some DMs, I just noticed. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, guys. Like, I don't get it, dog. Something's going on with him. He was working with Thomas that entire time. He's basically admitted that. And now he says that Thomas is out of his life. And then he says Thomas is out of his life. And then the way that it happened to me, right? Like, I was like, I cut him out of my life. It was God. Within a month, he's getting accosted by the police at his house. They're sending police to get him, filing police reports and stuff. It's the exact same tactics that they were doing to me. So what does that tell me? Well, when I, decided to out the whole shebang, once again, didn't I tell you that Nathan was one of their people? And then that means that Nathan has been one of their people up until 2023, where he finally decided to get out of it because apparently it wasn't benefiting him anymore. And as soon as he does that, same shit happening to me starts happening to him. And all of a sudden, he's disappeared. So, Nathan is missing in action. We don't know if he's been arrested. He said that he got arrested for stalking, right? So, he could, in fact, be in jail right now. I don't know. I don't have any way of getting a hold of him directly, so it's basically Twitter or nothing for me. So, I don't know what's going on with him, but if we don't hear from him in a couple of days, I think it might be time to, like, I don't know, start making some phone calls to the police officers out there in where he lives, which I thought last time I checked he was in Napomo, but I think in another thing it says that he lives somewhere else, like Valley View or some shit like that, or Vallejo. I don't know. Yeah, we got to figure out where he would have gotten arrested, get body cam footage. I'm probably going to end up having to drive to California to acquire that because I do believe at most of those places you actually have to go in person to get it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's a little vexing and worried because, he is another individual that has been wrapped up. He is exhibiting some rather strange behavior. And if he ends up dead, well, that would be very bad. And, well, wouldn't that just be kind of coincidental and very Isaac Cappy-like? Wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't like to see it. I don't like to talk about it, but definitely does not look good. And, maybe it's an act. If it's just all an act and he's being a fucking weirdo, whatever. But, I know that he was having trouble with money, so he's been having a DoorDash like me to make ends meet, not be completely broke. So I think that there might be something bigger here that's like coming forward out of it. I don't know. I say just, send him a prayer. I always wanted to like Nathan. I just, didn't like some of his politics, dogs. Like, I'm not down with that fucking anti-hate shit. Never been down with it. And, you know, I'm not going to start now. Not fucking starting now. But I think everybody in the chat's like, oh, it's a grift. You know, he's just grifting. It's not real. And I don't know, you know. I honestly don't know. I just bring it up because it seems like if he actually finally did get out of it, yeah, they're going to come at him with full force. Because that's what they did with me. And I think it's pretty easy to just go on to Twitter and look up his name. See what it looks like. Do that. Nathan Stoltman. And you'll see that, oh, well, wouldn't you know? There's my tweet 6 hours ago when I found out about it. And then looky here, we got Conspiracy Distillery, one of the alt accounts that they made to harass Thomas Schoenberger's get made to harass Arturo, talking about it, I believe, mentioning horse words, dead, can't blame TS, maybe it's one of his friends. Oh, look at this. There's that Finna person who is also working with Thomas, talking about it, talking with Stray Man, always learning, the same, you know, group of people all wrapped up in this. Were there at one point in time. Nathan Stoltman battles Thomas Schoenberger's evil spirit. Here's Linda Chapman. Nathan Stoltman is a YouTube creator who called me daily back in July 2017. Back in July 2017. July 2017. 2017. Isn't that when the whole fucking shit started happening with Nathan when he first got brought into my facilities in the first place and started investigating me? Wonder who told him to do that. And, oh, look at that. It's another one of those Thomas Schoenberger associated fucking accounts specifically bringing up that type of shit. So, not a lot of stuff out there, but it is there. It is there, isn't it? Yeah. Look at this. Thomas Schoenberger handled Isaac. Yeah, look at that right there. Oh, yeah. This is Return of Gabby. You should go watch the video from 49 minutes to see that Thomas Schoenberger handled Isaac. The multi-criminal. No, actually, we should probably let up because that's for the fuck. The multi-criminal network of child abuse grifters. So, right here.
Experience online horrible, so that you go away and you stop exposing these people. Well, we're going to have a little look at Thomas Schoenberger now. It's going to be interesting.
Okay, so speaking of working with people, I noticed in your last stream that you said you had somebody helping either your media or getting you out there. Do you know who that is, and can you tell us any more about that?
Yeah, I got hooked up with, you know who Liz Crokin is?
Yes.
Liz Crokin.
Sure. Okay.
Or actually, no, it wasn't her that set me up. It was another guy that set me up, one of the cicada guys.
One of the cicada guys.
Media contact.
Okay, so you're working with Thomas.
Yeah, Tom.
Okay, yeah. I know him. You know, Cicada tried to recruit me before. They still do, actually. So I'm familiar with Thomas and what he does. So all I'd say to you in terms of everything, QAnon and everything else, having been through this stuff before, having had human intelligence come up to me, having a lot of people that are the worst people I could be friends with try to offer me help, I just tell you to be very, very cautious about who you trust.
Yeah. And remember, that's all the way back in, 2018, 2019? I think this is in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. My brain isn't as good as it used to be. But I could use my brain real good. Yeah. But yes. So, yeah, you can see why I'm worried about Nathan. You know, like, I may not like his politics, but he's still a human being that I have interacted with, and I don't want to see him get hurt. And I always try to be, no matter how bad people have talked about me around that they've done with me, I'm always willing to give them a second chance, right? And that's up until the fucking world ends and there's no fucking laws or lawlessness anymore. And then I'm just gonna fucking fuck you up. You're gonna get fucked up. Well, strap a fucking claim on your goddamn chest. I mean, allegedly. I don't know. But literally, this is exactly what we've been talking about happening. So I gotta tell you that I understand his plight, man. It sucks, dude. I was being really successful and I could have made a career out of this, and I was seeing a future where, I was gonna have a pretty comfortable history. And now, honestly, I don't see me doing anything other than working till I'm dead. That sucks. It really does, man. It really sucks, dude. I think a lot of people remember this YNG smelly. And I try to warn people about this a lot, Virginia. You're right, but nobody fucking listens to me. It's like my plight. I could tell everybody exactly what's going on, like Metatron, and guess what? It's just like, I don't give a fuck, bro. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck to figure. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, alright, my bad. I didn't mean to talk about it. So, let's get into other stranger news that I should have talked about already, but I haven't talked about in a while. But damn, son, is there an Obama body count? Like, do we have an Obama body count? Have we been keeping track of the Obama body count? Because there's a Clinton body count, right? But there's not an Obama body count, at least as far as I remember. Maybe there is. I don't know. But it is being reported that some crazy shit happened. Obama's personal chef drowned in an accident, apparently, near his $12 million Martha's Vineyard home, and somehow drowned in 8 feet of water. Tarifi Campbell, age 43, worked at the White House while Obama was the president and operated as a chef for him. And he was married with twins and I guess apparently fell into difficulties on Sunday night. He was the sous chef. The sous chef was recovered on Monday in a pond behind Obama's Martha's Vineyard property. So they don't know how he died. I don't know why he died. They just know that he died. And they're not suspecting any type of foul play in the situation. They think that he basically just drowned somehow. Maybe like fell over in a kayak or something like that. Got stuck upside down. I don't know, even though he's on a paddleboard, somehow he fell off his paddleboard, knocked him fucking self clean out, and drowned. We don't know. There's just no information as far as that. All we know is that divers went in looking for him and found him at the bottom of the lake, drowned, basically, which is just very, very sad. Very, very sad. He was a loving man, had a family, all of that good shit, and now he's gone. And I mean, it's going to start off all kinds of conspiracy theories. As you can see, Dom Lucree, the breaker of narratives, has already started posting on this, as well as a whole bunch of other people. And here's just the news
circulating
article.
That the initial 911 call about the missing man came from the home of former President Obama. Alexis McAdams has got the breaking details from our New York City newsroom. And Alexis, what do we know?
John, good afternoon. Well, we're still trying to confirm right now if that 911 call did come, in fact, from former President Barack Obama's home out there on Martha's Vineyard. But let's get into what we know so far. Take a look at this video. This is the area that we're talking about here out in Martha's Vineyard. We can tell you a 43-year-old paddleboarder who was spotted struggling before he went underwater.
Spotted struggling before he went underwater and never came back up.
President Barack Obama's estate out of Martha's Vineyard is where this investigation is going down. So Massachusetts State Police tell us that just before 8 o'clock on Sunday night, authorities responded to a 911 call about an adult male paddleboarder who had gone into the water without a life vest, submerged, and didn't come back to the surface. Crews were dispatched out there near former President Barack Obama's estate. So we're trying to figure out exactly who made that 911 call and who this man is. But at this time, authorities, John, are saying they are withholding his identity as they're trying to also get in contact with family members, which is usually how the process goes here. Fox News has also reached out to a spokesperson for the Obama family to figure out whether or not that 911 call did come from Martha's Vineyard and their home, rather, but they have not responded yet. But still just a lot of unanswered questions at this time, so we're just trying to figure it all out. But it's in its initial early stages. But they,
as you can see, very, very vexing and strange. Somebody called from allegedly Martha's Vineyard at his house. There's some people are saying it was from the Obama house exactly. Other people are saying that it's from one of like the places that people live to support, because there's the main big Obama house, but then they have like the worker house where all the worker where all the plebes like me would live. So I see that, yeah, they said that they shortly before 10 a.m. the body of the missing paddleboarder was recovered from Edgartown Great Pond by Massachusetts police divers. You see that? Divers. It says MSP Underwater Recovery Unit. Divers made the recovery after the victim body was located by the EPO officers deploying side scan sonar from a boat. So that means that he wasn't floating on the top for some reason. So let's just look at that side scan sonar thing real quick just to make sure that we're being correct about it. But yeah, that's what it's supposed to do, right? A side scan active sonar device is supposed to be made for imaging objects on the seafloor, utilizing many specific sensors. Okay, so now that we're all completely in agreement that this is something that they would have been looking for somebody underwater, that means that they found him underwater. So that means that he probably drowned, his lungs filled up with water, and then basically he fell to the bottom of the lake. Now, generally, if somebody dies and they're floating at the top of the water or whatever, they're going to stay floating at the top of the water because all of the inert gases can escape. And I guess Mr. Obama was mysteriously home. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure bodies definitely float, but this particular one did not. They found it underwater, which is very, very strange. Very, very strange. They say that they found the paddleboard in approximately 100 feet from the shore at the depth of about 8 meters. So they made the recovery of the individual 100 feet from shore, 8 feet down. So that means that they had to go underwater and dive to find him. They haven't said that he got tangled up in anything. He got attacked by a fucking alligator. Or, the swamp thing came up out of the motherfucker, got him, Sasquatch. We don't got any information that tells us anything about that. All we know is that they found him with side scan sonar, and that was basically it. So they found him underwater, and they found him about almost 100 feet from where his paddleboard was. Right? His little paddleboard. He was in the ocean. He was in the pond in his paddleboard. They had to fucking find him. There's just too much in this story, I think, that's going to make it pretty sad. And then, just one point to think about. They said that, I don't know if President Obama had Tarifi Campbell cooking, but it had to be important for Tarifi to pronounce dead before he even touched that paddle boat. The pond was 8 feet, and the call was made from the Obama house. Jack Smith claims he will indict Trump tomorrow. Did you know that there were reports of people jumping off the Martha's Vineyard Bridge in 2022? Interesting.
Hour, but in a few moments.
Here's today. There's Obama, and then there's him right there cooking for Obama.
Before the game, live on NBC, the president kind of loosened up and shared with me something he is very proud of. Take a look. We are in the White House kitchen, where, among other things, you brew beer.
We make beer. First president since George Washington to make some booze in the White House.
All right, are we going to try this beer or what?
This is the honey ale.
Okay.
They're making beer. Interesting. What's this right here? My new cookbook will reveal the secret recipe of Michelle Obama's meat and potatoes. July 23rd, 2023. Chef Tariq. That's a meme. That's not real. Don't really know where that one's going to be going, but I figured I would bring it up to you guys. Put it out there because you're probably going to be seeing lots of new YouTubers making tons of money and cash on it, acting like they fucking found the story. They know everything about it. But essentially, they're fucking assholes and liars. Anyway, shouldn't listen to them. But yeah, What's this? Obama's personal chef found in a pond at Obama's Martha's Vineyard estate. This is strange because in 2015, a White House chef who worked for both Bush and Clinton were also found dead in a pond. That's right, 2 White House chefs, Refrain Campbell and Walter Schnabe, both close to the Clintons and the Obamas, have died by drowning. And the chances of dying by drowning are 1 in 10,000. Yes.
Alexis McAdams is.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Seems like it's just a coincidence. Like I told you, conspiracy cake is going to be on high alert, right? High alert. And yes, that's right. We got Refrain Campbell and Walter Schnabe. Let's fact check that real quick. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Chef. Maybe we put chef. There we go. Oh, it's starting to come. Chef's named to the Hall of Fame. Embracing. Let's see. Let's try White House. White House? Oh, Kurt Campbell? Harris administration? No. I guess we're going to have to look into that one a little bit more deeper because we're not finding anything on the surface. Not that we would find anything. But, oh, yeah, wait. Here we go. Walter Schnabe, executive chef at the White House from 2004 to 1994 to 2005. Oh. Okay. Death. He went hiking in Taos and went missing on June 13, 2015, was found dead on June 21st, 2015. The autopsy revealed he died from drowning on or about June 13th. However, due to the cold temperature water of the ravine where his body is found, his body was preserved in a manner and it made it impossible to determine how long he had been there. The area he was hiking was prone to flash floods and thunderstorms and had struck the day he went missing. Okay. Interesting. References Schnabe's body was found partially submerged in water in an inescapable ravine through which the thunderstorm runoff was draining. The site was 25 yards off the trail and about 1.7 miles from the head of the Yerba Canyon Trail. Wow. And he was apparently alone, and he fell into an inescapable ravine. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Nothing to see here, apparently. So one of them seems to pop up with some hits, but Refrain Campbell doesn't seem to be. Maybe he's not supposed to be putting Refrain Campbell. Let's just see. Campbell, White House chef. Oh, 2 chefs. They're talking about Tariq Campbell instead of Refrain Campbell. Okay, I get what's going on with that, though. My bad. I'm an idiot. Whatever. He was hiking. So I'm sure you're going to be seeing that one all over the place. Get ready for it. After that, we got the Lazarus hackers that have hijacked the IIS servers to spread malware. Yes, some crazy North Korean state-sponsored hacking group just breached Windows Internet Information Services web servers and hijacked them for malware distribution. And it's a big fucking problem because literally, like, it's a lot of people. And we literally just got cooked by North Korea. Just really sucks, honestly. That's why I keep telling people stop using IIS because that shit sucks or whatever. I mean, a fucking baby could hack that shit. And look at that. A fucking baby just hacked it. So was I proven right again? Yes. Yes, you were proven right again. So yeah, the baby hackers over in North Korea's Lazarus hacking group breached IIS. Ooh, good job, guys. Actually, it's a pretty good one. I gotta give you respect. I'm just being an asshole. Good job, North Korea. You guys actually pulled the fucking fast one. That's a good one. Because I thought they had patched that shit up, dog, but you guys got them. Good fucking job, bitches. Respect. Respect, you fucking North Korean nerds. Respect. Probably need to understand what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is respect. I don't know North Korean, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Wait, maybe we get. How do you say respect in North Korean? Wait, does North Korea have its own language? Bungan!
북한.
Bukhan. North Korean hackers. Bukhan. Wait, no, that's not. No. North Korean hackers spec. 북한 해커 정용.
북한 해커 존경.
북한 해커 정용. Very good job. I mean, I don't use IIS for anything, so like I don't fucking care. I know fucking a lot of government shit uses IIS. Good job, North Korean hackers. You did some fucking great shit. Congratulations. Jongyong. Jongyong. Bung hung hai hai. Jongyong. Thank you. See, it's easy to figure. It's easy to respect other people and their languages. You just gotta Google that shit. All you people don't like Google, and they're like, they're stealing all my information. Bitch, you've been letting them do that shit for like 20 years. Shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. Twitter's new logo wasn't made by an in-house designer. It's from an old podcast hosted by one of the cult that Elon took from his replies. The font is monotype, special alphabet 4. Who wants to bet Elon Musk didn't pay for the rights to it before slapping it everywhere? Although, the guy that designed it said, correct, the logo that I designed, and if Elon Musk wants it, he can have it for free. Yeah, that's right, Elon. You can have the fucking X that I don't own the rights to for your entire company. And no problem. Yeah, dude, look how badass that is. Did they put the X out there because they're just censoring everybody now? Yeah. Yeah, at this point, Google's part of the fucking family. Oh, what's this? My friend Jessica commented on this video, run them down, and her account was suspended for hate speech. Yeah, but, you know, Twitter is totally free speech oriented. And I mean, Twitter is so into this whole being not Twitter anymore and being X that they literally peeled the sign off of the building in San Francisco that said Twitter. Yep. And it's actually fucking hilarious that they got shut down from doing it because they didn't actually have a permit for the equipment that they were using to take it down. They just fucking started taking it down and were like, fuck that, need a permit. Fuck you, San Francisco, suck a dick. Which you actually kind of got to respect just a little bit. There's a video of them actually removing it. Yeah. And interestingly enough, they got shut down before taking the whole sign off. So now it just says ER. And then there's the little Twitter bird at the top. They didn't get a chance to get the rest of it. And some people are saying this is unnecessary and it's stupid. Whatever, dude. But more interestingly enough, it doesn't matter what Elon Musk thinks because he's kind of an idiot. Did you know that Facebook/Meta actually owns the trademark X for social media platforms, and they have owned it since 2018. So yes, Elon Musk does in fact own X.com, and that's why they were able to utilize it for redirections, because if you go to X.com, it now takes you to Twitter. It doesn't really fucking matter because literally they don't even own the fucking trademark for it. They literally can't own the trademark for it because Facebook already owns the trademark for X. And literally, I'm pretty sure that Zuckerberg bought that shit the first time that he heard about it. Elon was doing it, saw that it wasn't purchased, and just bought it so that he could fucking put his nuts in Elon's mouth later, which is kind of hilarious because that's basically what's going to be happening. And yeah, if you think about his YouTube competitor, it's going to be X videos, which is also a port type. Like, you can't even put X.com inside the title of a YouTube video. It wouldn't even let me post the video because it automatically thinks that it's talking about the bad porno shit, right? And just to put it out there, Twitter's rebrand could be a trademark mayor thanks to Microsoft, which is partially intact on that one because Microsoft also owns a social media style patent for the name X. So not only is he going to get butt fucked by Microsoft, he's also going to get butt fucked by Meta, and it's basically going to be happening at the same time. So he's just going to be getting fucking double teamed. You know, like, it's going to be crazy. He's going to be looking like Riley Reid in one of her famous videos, which is just hilarious if you really think about it, court-wise. So it's going to be like a slow burn. Twitter's going to go off into the nothingness. But yes, Elon Musk did, in fact, pull some bullshit. Like, his new logo is just a monotype letter from a copyrighted piece of material that he does not own. There's no evidence that he's even purchased it. And it was a discontinued logo used by a podcast. And on top of all of that, we just don't really know what the fuck he's doing at this particular find. Yeah, Elon's graphic design is my passion. Elon Musk's logo for X is literally the Unicode character, this. Which some people would say, but that's not actually true. And it says, since the logo I'm using is Unicode, I have no rights to claim it. I'm simply worried about changing everything in my music profiles and all. I'll likely change most everything in my music career because, in fact, they fucking stole the logo from somebody that was already using it. A music producer that's been on the platform since 2021 has been utilizing it for all of his content and his shit, and it looks like, yeah, they just took it because they're like, well, nobody can fucking take this brand. Nobody could do this shit. So it's just more dumb shit. And nobody can own a letter, right? So you can't own the actual rights to the letter or whatever. It's just the way that the logo is depicted and utilized. And at this particular juncture, the X brand has like a lot of different fucking things associated with it. So many, in fact, that I didn't even want to sit there and look through all of them because I'm lazy as fuck. But the one thing I could tell you is that I did look for is that there are no X patents associated to Elon Musk that I could find. So this is going to really be a big problem for him in the very near future because you damn well know all of the rights holders are going to be coming for that ass because they're going to want a piece of the richest man in the world, of course. And guess what? You could literally see how fucked Elon is that he literally fucked over this artist. But you know what? Yeah, fuck him because he's only got 200 followers and shit, right? Looks like there's not much I could do. This becomes the Twitter's official logo. I'll have to make changes in my music career, which would be a pain for me. Since the logo I'm using is Unicode, about my current logo, I gotta say it's not copyright. I'm too young for this right now. I'll probably have to change my logo, Elon Musk. Yeah. Think about that. Yeah, so he might change it back next week. I don't know. Damage has already been done, guys. It's all over. Because if you didn't think that there was something bigger with the announcement of the changing over into X, Elon Musk's AI property has already announced its cryptocurrency that they're calling Worldcoin. Yay, Worldcoin! The fuck is this shit? Why does this display instead of the normal display that we are safe? It's time. Nobody asked for this. Literally no one. Bitcoin is already the world coin. No, it's not. Can't already buy them from Telegram cheap. Worldcoin through the mails need legit buyer. Probably be DM daily. Worldcoin. Escrow only. Yeah. July 7th. So yeah, with that, they actually announced their new fucking crypto, which is why Elon Musk hasn't gone anywhere with Dogecoin, because he's obviously not a genius like me. And that's fine. Geniuses don't want to be rich and powerful and the richest men in the world. That is only saved for dumbasses and the Antichrist. So, whatever. But, yeah, Worldcoin's a cryptocurrency project founded by OpenAI Sam Altman. And it was launched into the idea of redefining digital identification processes by offering users a world ID which verifies that the ID's owner is a real person. Uh-oh. Mark of the beast, anyone? Hey, you want to go get your Elon Musk Neuralink brain chip so you can post on X.com utilizing your world ID to prove that you're a real individual? Oh, yeah. Yeah. OpenAI working towards building responsible artificial general intelligence, and now they're putting together having a digital passport that verifies the person using the computer is a real person, while keeping their real-world identity anonymous. This would maintain privacy and protect users from malicious cyber attacks on their identities. Consumers that want a world ID need to do an in-person biometric screening, which entails a face and iris scan at one of Worldcoin's orbs. These orbs are silver spheres about the size of a soccer ball that are strategically positioned in various locations worldwide and easily accessible by appointment. While users download the World app, they're prompted to verify their identity by creating a World ID at an orb and received a WLD token afterwards for being human. After that, they can utilize these tokens for a myriad of different things and ways. And oh yeah, it's literally going to be the thing that they're going to be interconnecting Twitter to, or X now. So you see what's happening here. Elon Musk is basically just going full on into his situation of antichristness, because they're going to have to give everybody the mark of the beast first, and then they're going to give you an ID that they can track you on. So be looking forward to that shit. And just to point out that Elon Musk isn't the only person out there that is actually making huge strides in biotech, because scientists have been working for a while now on merging artificial intelligence into human brain cells. And it's a new technology in the future that will eventually surpass the performance of existing purely silicon-based hardware. And yes, there is a place in Australia, Melbourne right now, called Cortical Labs that's currently learning and trying to cluster brain cells into petri dishes and teach them how to do complex computational tasks, although right now they only have the motherfuckers doing Pong. But the idea here is to basically merge biology, like you and I and your types of brain cells, with artificial intelligence. And oh, doesn't that just fucking sound fantastic? Oh, wait, you want artificial intelligence that can utilize and function on gray matter? Wow, you don't see a problem with that, huh? You don't realize that, well, now you're giving the AGI a gray matter network that is worldwide that it can utilize and will exist forever, because eventually that AI is going to figure out how to write itself into the genome, is it not? And then it'll exist as a full copy in every single person's body, because ipso facto, your DNA can hold so much fucking information that every single little piece of thing that's ever been written and will be written can literally be fit in the fucking junk space in your DNA. And then there's still way more space left over for all the rest of it. So, take that with what you will or whatever. But yes, we are truly moving into the dystopian future that is really going to suck, to the point where not only is the first step going to be brain chips, those brain chips are going to be backed up with the technology that allows those artificial intelligence to utilize your brain for, well, whatever it needs. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? So, look forward to that. And I don't know, but I figured I would have to say something about it. I hate talking about pandemics. Pandemic! Anyways, and a man has tested positive for a potentially fatal coronavirus called MERS-CoVs in the city of Abu Dhabi, says the World Health Organization. Out of all recorded cases, the virus has a 36% fatality rate, according to the World Health Organization. And the World Health Organization recommends surveillance in both humans and animals because of the high fatality rate, large geographical range, and lack of medical interventions. The World Health Organization has also listed MERS-CoV as a high priority pathogen in order to maintain control of the virus. Yeah. So as far as we know, it could go from camel to camel, from camel to man, and from man to man. But yes, it looks like the next big one, the one that you were worried about, the one that they told you about, might be happening. So I just say, follow the World Health Organization, understand their updates, wear your mask, whatever the fuck, you might die. Just figured we would bring it up because it's the World Health Organization that's actually talking about it. And I don't really care if you trust them or not. That's not what we're here for. What we are here for, though, is to say, Jesus, that's scary as fuck, isn't it? Scary shit. So, as you can see, dystopian futures looking pretty apocalyptic as far as we are now. I guess that's it for today. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on the best worst show on the internet. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share this with your friend. Head on over to griftcast.com so you can hit our link tree and follow us, subscribe to us on all of our different places. If you're cool or not, send us donations. Either way, hope you're ready for that transhumanist future. And I guess that's it. I'll see you later. Much love and goodbye. Bye-bye. Word.